his Melechizedek's charge concerning you, and in their hands they shall bear you up, least any time you dash your foot against a stone. Yahusha said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt Elohim Yah. Thou shalt tempt Elohim Yah. Like I was in that room and stuff, and the woman got my pants and couldn't go nowhere. I said, well, y'all, go ahead. And there was a way to get out. Thou shalt not tempt Elohim Yah. Even though he's talking about suicide, talking about the Melechizedek can bring him up and keep him. Nah, if there's a way out, Yah will give you a way out. You don't tempt Yah. When you tempt Yah, you trying to force his hand. You gonna do this, y'all. You gonna make me do this right now, y'all. Who can make y'all do anything?
Nobody.
That's what you're doing. That's what Yahshua said. You making y'all move his hand. You making y'all, you just say you got more power than y'all. Y'all got all power in the heavens and earth. Do you want to say that you gonna push y'all and make him move? Like you're a big, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got y'all to move. That's what you gonna say. Y'all move because I told him move. You just told y'all to move because you told y'all they could move. Now you're gonna brag and boast and say, yeah, I got y'all to move on my account. Now you bragging. You know what I'm saying? You saying stuff like that. Don't tempt the y'all like God. You tempted him. That's what Satan told him. Yeah. Satan told Yeshua and said, yeah, you throw yourself down. He give his Melechizedek charge on. They should keep you in all their ways. You should bear your foot against a stone. That's what he said. He said you should have. That's what I'm saying. He said, throw yourself down. He said, no, I ain't going to tempt y'all like that. Because, you know, Yeshua already know. What me throwing myself down off a temple like that? What for? What for what reason? You know? Why should I tempt myself with a woman like that, knowing that I'm going to fall myself in lust with her and I'm going to sleep with her that night? You know what I'm saying? And my affections like that so close that it's too late and I can't stop. Why would I put myself in that area like that? Or switch it around, where everybody got the cocaine on the table right there, sniffing right there, no, I don't stop. I ain't stored it about a couple of months. Now I got that urge. I'm with them everywhere. They drinking the ice house. And they got the cocaine on the table, everything on the glass table. They chopping it all up. Then they scrape, they get in the line. They got the dollar bill rolled up, they're sniffing their nose. And man, you looking at them, they're feeling good, and you right there. Why you tempt yourself? Huh? Or they're smoking. Same thing. Blunts. Drinking. Same thing. Adds up. In the bars. No, you ain't drinking. Shooting pool when everybody drinking. That's why they got the music going on. Then the type of music come on that back in the day. Girls walking back and forth. Eyeing you down. Then you remember back in the day. You start going back. They say, oh, they ain't no. Then you start getting loose. Why you leave yourself wide open? Why you with your ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends? No, they ain't no good. You got out at one time, now they're coming back around. He might be doing good. Might got a job now. Still doing good, might do even better. But his condition's still the same. His mindset's still the same. Ain't changed. And the inside out. And you get caught up right back in the same thing. That's tempt. After y'all done brought you out of it already, done cleaned you up, now you're going to run right back in it? Don't tempt Elohim Yah. Talk about this Melechizedek going to bring you out. Melechizedek, you going to tell this Melechizedek, stand right there, don't move. Melechizedek going to look at you stupid, like, come on, we just got you out of this time. We ain't going back in the day. No, I don't fight for you all the time. This side of y'all going to tell the Melechizedek, stand still, don't move. And you going to get all beat up this time. Looking for it, y'all. Looking for the Melechizedek to rest you out this time. Now you in it, you going to stay in it now. Got pregnant again. Now you're on your second child. Got out of it. Now you got your second child. Now you're in prison for another 18 years. With another child. You know he ain't going to support you now. He don't got the skins, he's gone.
That's right.
Running now. No, he ain't paying the past child support. Think you going to pay again? None. Probably don't skip town now. Probably went different state. Probably went overseas and ain't never see the dude again. Until they moving. and said to him, where we at? Verse 8. Again, the devil take him up into a exceeding high mountain, and shewed him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and said unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. This is how you resist the devil again. We're talking about resisting him. And said unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. All these things, and we get that every day. Every day we get this. And then Yahushua said unto him, get thee hence behind me, Satan. For it is written, thou shalt worship Yah, thy Yah, Elohim thy Yah, and him only shalt thou serve. Then the devil left him, leave him, and behold, Melchiades came and ministered unto him. That's what I'm talking about. Then the devil left. He said, get behind me, Satan. You can say that. When he's talking to our ears, he's ministering to us. You know what I'm saying? You bow down, worship me, you can have all this. Just come and serve me. Come and hang out with me. I give you the cars, I give you the women, I give you the money, I give you the houses. You know what I'm saying? I give you fame. I make your name big on earth. He can do that all on earth. But Brother Fabian says, this is his world. Right now, he's the landlord of this world. Right now, he got the papers. He do anything he want to, but except have your soul, he do anything he want to with you. You can't have your soul. Your soul is Yah. But anything else that come to your soul with your flesh is Satan's. Satan have a ball with you. That's why he said, come down, bow down with me. We talking about the children of Yah, the sons and daughters of Yah. We ain't talking about the world out there. We talking the one that been bought with a price. The one that been bought with Yahushua's blood, been cleansed. Now your name is written in the Lamb Book of Life. You are Yahushua's now. You are Yahushua's now. Satan wants you now. That's why Satan says, come and bow down. I want my papers back. Satan got papers on you. He done lost them now. He lost the bill of contract when you got baptized in Yahushua's name. TV land baptism. When you got baptized in Yahushua's name, Satan lost his contract with you. He wants his papers back. He want to reign on you again. That's why Yahushua says, get behind me, Satan. You can say the same thing. When you are a son and daughter of Yahuwah, you tell that Satan, get behind me. I will worship Yah. I will bow down only to Yah. I ain't going to bow down to your stuff. That's how you oppose him. That's how you resist him. Resist him by saying that with the Dabarine word. Every word that proceeds out of Yah's mouth. Everything. And don't be trying to tempt him with other things, trying to squeeze your way. Like me, I'm a skeezer. Trying to find a way to get into it another way. Trying to do Yah's will and the devil's will at the same time. Be lukewarm.
You're going to be a worm. There you go.
Where the worm dies not, the fire quenches. The worm dies not, the fire doesn't quench. All right. Come on, we moving. I'm getting y'all. All right. Ephesians chapter 6. Come on. Okay. I'm trying. Y'all got me started. I told you, tell me that y'all read good, man. Ephesians chapter 6. Verse 10, put on the whole armor of Yah that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take to you the whole armor of Yah, that you may be able to stand against the evil day, having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with the truth, having on the breastplate of righteousness, your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace, and above all taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench every fiery darts of the wicked. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the rock, which is the word of Yah, praying always with all prayers and supplications in the rock, watching thereunto with all perseverance, supplication for all saints. Again, we don't fight against flesh and blood. We fight against principalities. Y'all two gonna learn about that. It's not the flesh that we fight against. It's that wicked one. Y'all gonna learn about that wicked one. He's cunning. He's been here 6,000 years, man. If he got Adam and Eve, who do you think we are? And Adam and Eve, man, they were glorified bodies one time. You know what I'm saying? They had power. They didn't know what power they had. But now Satan been here 6,000 years, defiling, deceiving, cutting, everything. And now it's our turn. He's going to try to deceive us, cut us out of the everlasting life. He's going to try all he can. I'm trying to tell you, we don't fight against flesh and blood. We fight against principalities, powers, rulers of darkness of this world, spirit of wickedness in high places. That's right. That's what we got to oppose. That's what we got to resist. And we got it. This is how we got it. Let's go to Luke chapter 10. Luke chapter 10. Luke chapter 10, verse 17 and 20. It says, and the 70 returned with joy, saying, Elohim, even the devils are subject unto us through your name. High principalities, they are subject to you through his name. And what name is that? What name is that? What name is that? That would oppose the devil. You want to oppose the devil? Resist the devil? Withstand the devil? That name, Yahusha. Y'all better learn the name. That's why I speak it 1,000 times. They say, man, this dude stays Yahusha 1,000 times every day, don't he? They be laughing at me. I don't care. That's my secret. See, they don't know my secret. That's why they get beat up on the head every time. That's why they out there sinning every time. That's why they always got problems every time. That's why they crying. They coming to me all the time trying to answer their problems. Huh? They want to come to me 1,000 times trying to get me to get them out of their problems, which I already told them already, but they're hard-headed. They listen. They don't want to listen. They don't want to come to the house of y'all. They want to come on Shabbat day. They don't want to read the Bible ring, and they don't want to say the name Yahusha. That's why I say it 1,000 times. So Satan, I oppose him. I withstand him. He got to get behind me. That's the reason why. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan, verse 18. I beheld Satan as light falling from heaven. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents, on scorpions, over all powers of the enemy, and over all the power of the enemy. And nothing shall by any means hurt you. Notwithstanding, in this rejoice not, that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in Shabbat. Our names are written. But he says right here, you will tread over serpents, scorpions, over all the powers of the enemies. How do you do that? How you oppose and resist and withstand the devil? The devils are subject unto us through your name. Through your name. Yahusha. Yahusha. That's why he's speaking. That name is above all names. Yahusha. Yahusha. Okay. We're about done, man. A couple more scriptures. Let's go to Acts chapter 13. Yeah, we'll go to Acts. Yeah. Chapter 13. Acts 13, then Acts 16, then a couple more scriptures, then we're done. Since you let me come out the bag, man. Boy, there ain't no stopping me now, Brother Faith. I came out like that. Masturbating and all that stuff. Now I'm going to start speaking heavy now. You got all my little scariness out the way now, man. I'm going to come out force. I didn't know I was going to speak like that, man. The TV land like that. Y'all got me coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know about Yahusha. That's right. Coming out. world will know about Yahushua with me. All right, going to Acts chapter what? 13, verse 2 to 12. Okay, as they ministered to the Elohim and fasted, the rock just said, separate me, Barnabas and Saul, for the work whereto I have called them. And when they have fasted and prayed and laid their hands on them, they sent them away. So they, being sent forth by the rock, just departed unto Seleucia, and from thence they sailed to Cyprus. And when they were at Sabbath, they preached the word of the doctrine of Yah in the synagogue of the Jews. And they had also Euchanan to their minister. And when they had gone through the isles of Patmos, Paphos, they found a certain sorcerer and a false prophet, a Jew, whose name was Bar-Jesus, son of Jesus, which was with the deputy of the country, Sergius Paulus, a prudent man, who called for Barnabas and Saul and desired to hear the doctrine of Yah. But Elymas, the sorcerer, foresaw in his name by interpretation, withstood them, seeking to turn away the deputy from faith. Then Saul, who also is called Paul, filled with the rock of death, set his eyes on him and said, "O full of subtlety and all mischief, you child of the devil, you enemy of all righteousness, wilt thou not cease to pervert the right ways of Elohim? And now, behold, the hand of Elohim is upon you, and you shall be blind, not seeing the sun for a season." And immediately there fell on him a mist and a darkness, and he went about seeking some to lead him by the hand. Then the deputy, when he had saw that he was done, believed, being astonished as the darkness of Elohim. Okay then, I would assure that Apostle Paul seen what was going on. He was subtle, deceiving, trying to deceive the righteous of Yah. So what he did, he rebuked that devil. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. We would do the same thing. When you're doing right by Yah and you're trying to win souls to Yah and you live in righteousness and you see the devil come around trying to oppose that, you know how they come in there and you might be at your works for it, probably say something. Like, Brother Fader, at your last job, where you were saying something, this one thing, and this chick came and started saying some other things while you were trying to minister to the brother. Remember the time you told me that? That's the same thing. Yeah, you can resist that devil. You withstand that devil. You start rebuking that devil in the word of Yahusha. And that's what he did. And that gentleman right there, Paul, he was blind for a season. And when he seen the miracles of Yah, the one you witnessed to, started believing more. And we had the same thing. All right? All right, I'm going to leave it right there. But I'm trying to tell you that Yah has given us power to resist the devil. To stand, we got to stand now. You know what I'm saying? We got to stand and speak the Dabarim. We're not going to run no more. You know what I'm saying? If it comes front of our face, you stand on your fat foot. Stand face to face. And you look at them eye to eye. And speak the name of Yeshua. Speak the name of Yah. Speak the Dabarim. If you know the Dabarim, start speaking it. That's what Yosef did. How can I do this great sin? Well, Yosef said that. Out of every word proceed out of Yah's mouth. He says, I will not bow down. I don't bow down to you. I bow down to Yah. And we got to say these things. Every time that we get tempted, every time Satan comes towards us, he's scared of us. He will resist us. Resist us. He will flee. He will flee when you say Yah. He will flee when you say Yahusha. Again, I leave the doors open again. I say salutation to Pastor Desiree, to all the churches in Kush. Your bishop says salutations, greetings, in Yahuwah's name, Yahusha. I'm still trying to work to get there. All right? I just want to say that. Pastor Desiree, be missing you. Looking for you when you get back on the service with us. And to everybody in TV land, the doors are open for salvation. You must be born again of water and spirit. We baptize in Yahusha's name for remission of sins. And you want your sins taken off, you repent and you get baptized. If you want to get baptized, give me a call. And I go over the scriptures with you more. And you be baptized in Yahusha's name. May y'all bless thee and keep thee. May y'all make a face shine upon thee, be gracious to thee. May y'all come upon you, give you peace in Yahusha's name. May Yah make it right on the high places of the earth, feature the heritage of Jacob, which the heritage of Yosef, with the heritage of Abraham, for the mouth of Yah has spoken it. In Yahushua's name, Yahushua's name, Yahushua's name. Shabbat shalom.